Hello and welcome back to another live. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribe if you're new. Welcome back to the GVO show. Season 2, episode 5, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, we are back once again on another Monday night. Big up to the chat every single time. Alfie, how you been, man? How you been?
Yeah, I've been doing good. Obviously, managed to get the 3 points over the weekend, which was good. Nice to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. Hopefully, we could do the same in the Champions League tomorrow. Right now, I'm just enjoying my last couple of hours as a 22-year-old as I hit big 23 tomorrow. But yeah, back again with a GVO show. Here for a good stream. Let's get it cracking, people. Make sure you're liking and subscribing.
Yep. Big up to John. Happy early birthday, Alfie.
Much
Uh,
appreciated, my brother.
Big up Warrior. Big up MC and Alfie. I have no energy to troll this guy on the left since we decided to do foolishness on Saturday as well. And yes, I know it's a draw, but it feels like a defeat. Shake my fucking head. Big up though. Big up to yourself. Yeah, Chelsea fans. Do you know what it is with you, man? You man bully me when we lose and you win. But as soon as you lot lose, it's like, bro, it's like 9/11 just happened every
It's
single
like the
time.
end of
You
the
man.
world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, bro, if these men were like, oh, I relate to your pain. We didn't win this weekend. Bro, that's all I've been seeing in my cup, bro. Your pain isn't my pain. You beat
Yeah,
us like 5-1.
yeah, they got a point. They got a point against Brentford. You got none against Spurs.
Exactly. Exactly. With these Chelsea fans, man. Is this like 1 minute they're gonna win the league, next minute, bro, it's terrorism. Like it's mad.
Next minute they want Maresca out. Like, make up your minds,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. We're running this shit till midnight. I'm on Lewis's stream at 11, so I probably can't run it till midnight. But also I've got work, so it's just a case of like, bro, ah, I'm so tired right now. I cannot lie. But listen, let's start with you, man. Of course, beating Forest 3-0. Ange Postecoglou's first game. They looked fucking useless, but you, man, looked good. Madueke as a it was decent. It was decent. But what did you make of it? What did you make of it from your perspective?
Well, I mean, it was classic Ange, wasn't it? Even with a new team in Forest, he's still playing that high line, and if you're going to continue playing that high line, teams are going to continue to exploit it, and that's exactly what we did. I looked at the starting lineup. Obviously, didn't see Rice in the 11. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's because he played the majority of the minutes in the World Cup qualifiers. Wanted to give him a rest. Obviously, we've got that big Champions League game coming up tomorrow against Bilbao. Kind of understood why he didn't start Rice. Understood why he started Marino as well, coming off the back of a hat trick for Spain. It was one of the most dodgiest hat tricks of all time, but still he scored three. I wasn't too disappointed with the starting 11, and then of course Mr. Martin no shoulder guard at this rate, went down with another shoulder injury. And again, it was the exact same way that it happened in the Leeds game. We took off Erdegaard, we brought on Wanyeri, and we looked much more attacking in that midfield. I mean, we look much better going forward when we have Wanyeri playing in the 10 than we do with Erdegaard. Erdegaard, he likes to sit back, sprays passes across the side and backwards, likes to make us think he's actually doing shit during a game, but in reality, he's doing next to nothing.
Mm.
But overall, I was happy with the performance. What a goal from Zubimendi. That like to take the ball first time, like hit it first time, the way he did with the technique that he did, I expected him to let the ball drop, take a touch, move it out wide and look for a cross back into the box. No, balls come straight out off Chris Wood. Zubimendi's hit it and gone. It's in the back of the net and everyone saw my reaction on stream. Everyone's seen the watch along highlights. So safe to say I enjoyed that Zubimendi goal. Gyökeres scoring again. I was happy with that. Seems like he's only scoring in the home games at the moment, but he's getting goals. That's exactly what we brought him in to do. It was a quick three-touch movement, one long ball across from Calafiori. Eze, cross the box, tapping for Gyökeres, bread and butter for any striker. And we were cruising at that point. I think Mosquera had an incredible game as well. Yes, he played well in the game against Liverpool at Anfield, but we lost that game. So it was nice to be on the winning side and actually have a decent performance. I don't necessarily think he put a foot wrong against Forest, and he played really well. And going later on into the game, Zubimendi getting his second, wrapping the game up at 3. Even Ange said in the post-match interview that as soon as we got that second, literally about 50 seconds after the second half started, their heads went down. They couldn't find a way back into the game, and we just kept pulling away from them, which is exactly what happened. But overall, I'm happy with the performance, happy with the 3 points. Now we just got to do it again against City on Sunday.
So obviously, you said about Wanyeri, like upgraded the midfield, of course, like giving you guys a new spark. What did you make of the midfield with and without Declan Rice? So like when now that Declan Rice has been benched, do you think the midfield looked better? Do you think there's other stuff that he couldn't have done that the midfield gave against Forest, or do you think no, just revert back to Rice and Zubimendi?
Well, I think in certain situations, I think you saw some similarities in the sense where usually when we'd have the midfield free, you'd have Erdegaard as like the 10, and then you'd have Zubimendi and Rice behind him as a double pivot. But Rice would be the more attacking of the two. And Zubimendi, when we're in attack, Zubimendi will push back and act as like a fourth defender as we go forward. And we kind of saw similar situations in where Marino played. Marino was that kind of like that Rice type player that was making the attacking runs, getting into those attacking positions while Zubimendi sat back and controlled the midfield. So I didn't really see too many differences, but overall, I definitely prefer having Rice in that double pivot than Marino. I think Marino, as good as he is, I think at this point with the midfield the way it is, he might be much better coming on off the bench against tired legs and running at the defence, giving Rice a rest after like 60, 65 minutes.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Marino gives you that left-footed balance. I
Yeah,
think he's just very good at keeping it ticking, but he's an obvious squad player. I think the only thing is I still don't think Arsenal know how to use Declan Rice, but it is what it is. I think Ranieri in the 10 needs to be the thing from now on, in my opinion, for you to carry on. It just gives you
mm.
something different. Uh, Warrior asks, I want to ask Alfie something. In my opinion, you have better squad depth this season. Correct me if I'm wrong. Would you rotate in the upcoming games? Not all of the games. What would you rotate if you would rotate as well?
Well, one of the things I was actually interested to see in the Forest game was that not only did he not start Hincapié, but Hincapié got no minutes at all.
Mm.
So I'm expecting Hincapié to start tomorrow against Bilbao. I think that would probably be the only rotation I would make coming up in the next couple of games. Having Capier as that left back and then keep the back four the same. Gabriel, Mosquera, Timber, obviously Saliba when he comes back from injury. No Erdegaard as well. So I think for me, going into the game against Bilbao, I think the midfield, Rice, Zubi, Eze, have Madueke on the left, Wanyeri on the right, and Gyökeres in the middle. I think that's what I would go for in Erdegaard, Saka's absence, that sort of thing.
Fair enough. What that's not specifically for the Bilbao game because Madueke and Eze played well on the wings, like where they were.
I know Eze did play well off the left hand side, but we all know that he's not necessarily a left hand sided player. He's
Yeah,
that 10. He's the creative force in that midfield. And while he was creative on the left hand side, I think you get a lot more out of Eze if you play him in the 10. And Madueke, when he's played on the left for Arsenal, he's done really well. In fact, he's done well off both sides. I think over the past couple of games, Madueke has been our most attacking player. And I did criticise the Madueke signing. I didn't think it was a signing that we should have made, but I've been proved wrong. Madueke has done well in his first few games for Arsenal. Let's just hope he continues that form.
yeah. It's like so far, it's a few games in, but also
Yeah,
Madueke is also a better right winger than he is on the left. He's not even he's never really played on the left before the back end of last season. So I just
I
think if
know
you're
that.
gonna have him like where he is, like look at what he did to fucking Morato.
I love how like all the Arsenal fans are losing their minds at Madueke at the moment because at first they were criticising him and now they're saying, "Oh, look how ballistic he goes when Arsenal score. He's a proper gunner already." Like you man were criticising him 3, 4 months ago.
No to Madueke.
I'm technically still no to Madueke, but I will admit he has played well. Like I'm not going to take that away from him. He has played well in his first few games. He just needs to continue that for me to continue to be proved wrong. I want nothing more than to be proved wrong by this team.
Yeah, and I think what it is as well with Madueke, he's done this before at Chelsea. He's done this
Yeah,
before at Chelsea with these similar performances, and the thing that's why I don't think everyone should be getting carried away, even though I think he performed really well. I don't think he's a bad player. I just didn't think Arsenal should sign him because, um, like, if you're going to level, like raise the levels in terms of squad depth or trying to win a title, I don't think it's necessarily the right signing. But he will give you those games. Like while Saka is injured, maybe this is his role to just fill in, and then cool, you can see what you
and
want to
then
do
what?
from there once
Fight for
Saka
his
comes back.
place as soon as Saka comes back.
Yeah. Like if it's just a Saka backup, it's actually not a terrible signing. But at the same time, like it's not like the elite level raise in terms of squads. But then again,
Yeah,
most teams don't even have that nowadays.
but
So
it also does give me a slight bit of confidence knowing that without Saka in the team, if we're playing Madueke off the right, we're not going to have like a drastic drop off in the quality off the right hand side. We're still going to get a decent amount of quality and good amount of chances through Madueke. I mean, we saw it in the Forest game. He was running at defenders, moving past them, moving the ball quickly. It's exactly what you want to see in Saka's absence. And right now, questions have got to be asked. And I think with the way Madueke is playing, it definitely gives Saka more room to breathe in the sense that he's not going to have to play every game. He's not going to be
yeah.
worked to the bare bone, and we're going to have maybe less injuries going into the later games of the season.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Like you've now got good depth, even double I says pound for pound. I think Arsenal are the best squad in the league, and you're better than Liverpool and City. I think you have the most balanced depth. I think that's why it's more pressure on Arteta.
Mm,
It's more pressure on Arteta because I think City still have good depth. I still think Liverpool, as much as they had a good transfer window in terms of like numbers and depth, they are going to struggle to compete on all fronts. But they'll just about win the league, in my opinion. But City have good depth, but I think Arsenal have great balance right now. But what I will say is a case of, let's say a couple more injuries do happen, it's still going to look a bit weird. Like depending on the areas, I think in defense you're cool because you've got about
it
15 centre backs. But like in
yeah
terms of like attack, for example, let's say Eze gets injured, it's still Martinelli or Trossard on the left,
yeah
and Eze does pick up injuries sometimes.
yeah. I
He
mean,
has a
right now at this point, it feels like you said, all the pressure is on Arteta. It's
Mhm.
like he's got all the pieces. Now it's time to build the fucking jigsaw puzzle. Like you've got all the quote unquote pieces that you need for the puzzle. Build it then.
yeah. Exactly. And Warrior asks, as they started on the left on Saturday, but in my opinion, he's better at the 10. Do you guys agree? Well, he is. Yeah, he's a 10. It's not even the fact that, by the way, he can't play on the left because he can. But you're not, the way Arsenal play, he's way more suited to play in the middle. But
Mm,
Arteta's never going to play him there.
no.
Unless, like, Wanyeri and Odegaard are both injured, then maybe. But I've seen this guy play Marino in the 10 before.
He's played Marino up front. And if you notice, when Rice came on against Forest, he brought Gyökeres off. Rice came on, Marino went up front.
Yep. Extra midfielder. Extra midfielder and that. Ethan has been good in my opinion. He's more direct than Odegaard and should start in place of Odegaard due to his injury. I agree. I think I've been saying this for time when Yuri should be starting for
We
Arsenal
said
because
this at the start of last season. I said this last season was going to be Wanyeri's breakout campaign. You said only if he plays. And
yeah,
when he did play, he was fucking quality.
yeah. But when Odegaard was injured, he didn't fucking play. Like, and I'm hoping for his sake that he gets more game time. It's going to be very difficult for everyone to get game time now in that Arsenal squad with cool. You've got Max Dalman coming through. He's 15. He's going to be eased. Wanyeri, he's there. He's ready now. It's time for him to play first team football. But
It
then you've
feels
got
like
Trossard, Madueke, and Martinelli. You've got so much depth.
it feels like to me when it comes to Ethan Wanyeri, it feels like with the way Arteta uses Wanyeri, it's like giving a massive fuck off Lego set to a 6-year-old and asking him to build it within 24 hours. Like he
Mm.
doesn't know what to do.
You're just building bricks on bricks randomly.
Yeah,
Like when you do that with a 6-year-old, they're just going to build a tower, and it's just
yeah,
going to take up the
because that's
whole
all they
fucking
can
room.
build.
Yeah, exactly.
You think a six
Like
year old's reading the instructions? No.
no, they don't care about color coordination. They're just like, can I build the biggest tower? It's like
Yeah.
Arteta. It's like this is my first job in management. I'm gonna put some random guy up front. I don't know what a striker does. Like I've only just got one in Gyökeres. I don't know what this means. I don't know what strikers do. I'm used to playing midfielders there. I'm used to playing false nines. That's what you call a 6-year-old just building the biggest tower. You're building this squad, but cool. Now it's time to win so. And what it means something, I mean, like you can't
Something
get away
big.
with just winning. Yeah, no, yeah, you can't just like League Cup. You should still celebrate it, but like that ain't enough for Arteta to get away with shit. Man did not wait 6 years to win an Carabao Cup just because. The reason why I say this is because Arsenal fans used to get on Wenger for just winning the FA Cup. So where the fuck is the same energy?
Well, I've said this, bro. I've said this. Like I said, we hounded out Arsene Wenger for coming fourth every single season and winning the FA Cup. Where's the same energy for Mikel Arteta? Oh, but he's come second for 3 years in a row, but won fuck all. He's not going to get the same amount of pressure. If anything, you should be applying more pressure. The
Yeah,
fact that you've come
facts.
so close and not got over the line, there should be more pressure on you.
Yeah, because I don't get that mentality in this country, yeah, where like you're nearly there, so you're not allowed to demand more because you're nearly there. It's more frustrating because you want to compete. You have more expectations, so it makes sense to put more pressure on if you're a winner. This happens at every club, by the way. This happens at my club as well. It's like, for example, because we got Europe a couple years ago, we should be grateful. We shouldn't like capitalize on it and then wish for more. It's like you're West Ham. You've just got like Europe or whatever. It's a mentality thing in this country. It's like, oh, but you finished second 3 times in a row. No, now it's time to win.
What, in the
Because
sense of like, oh, because you guys got Europe, you should be happy for the opportunity rather than wanting to build on that.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
going from Conference League to Europa League to Champions League. Like,
Yeah, that's what people will tell us. That's what people tell us. But Aston Villa and Newcastle make Champions League, and it's like, well, it's Aston Villa and Newcastle. But before the Carabao Cup, Newcastle and Aston Villa didn't win fuck all. So
question:
what? Like,
if Forest would have made Champions League, do you reckon they'd be saying the same thing to them? I don't think they would. They'd be like, oh, first time back in the Champions League since Clough won it in the 80s.
yeah. And then, but then that's the thing. Like, we're not allowed to wish for anything. You know, like that's what I'm saying with Arsenal. It's like, oh, but you finished second. So what the fuck does that mean? That doesn't mean they should just ease off the manager.
This ain't like school where they give medals from first to fucking 10th. So everyone feels like a winner. This ain't like that. There's only one team that can win the Premier League. There's only one team that can win the Champions League.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, it's the taking part that counts. Like, nobody cares about that.
It's not a participation trophy.
Yeah, I didn't get, bro. In Sports Day, when they said the taking part that counts when I lost, I was like, bro, I don't care about that shit. Bro, I want to win. I want to win, bro. I'm too competitive to be the whole, oh, but it's the taking part. Like, what the fuck? Even as a kid, I couldn't comprehend people trying to say that to me. Like, I can't comprehend that in football now. It's nuts.
Like we got that mentality from early though. Like playing in like school football tournaments, if we lost the ball, or if our team lost the game, we'd go ape shit.
Yeah, facts. That would kill me. Every time I played in Sunday League, especially when it was like a really competitive game, every time we lost, it would fucking burn me, bro.
There'd be times like where we'd be playing in school tournaments, our team would go out and our team would be walking off the pitch crying.
Exactly. They don't understand.
Because we wanted to win.
They don't understand winners. They don't understand the winning mentality. That's the problem. That's the problem. Godfrey makes a point about Emery got us to Europa League Cup final, finished 1 or 2 points off fifth, and got sacked because it was deemed not good enough. I don't get why they're so loyal to Arteta. But they'll say, oh, but he won the FA Cup years ago and he got second 3 times in a row. It's like, bro, Godfrey, I understand the pain you got to go through this fan base, bro. Like, do
you reckon if Emery would have won that final in Baku against Chelsea, do you reckon he would have kept his job?
I reckon not for the next season. If he's failing that, no, it wouldn't have made a difference. Like, it's because Arteta has the PR of I'm young, this is my first job, whereas Emery doesn't have that. So they're gonna look at it as like, yeah, cool, you won the Europa League, but Arsene Wenger won the FA Cups. They won't give Emery the same excuse, especially if you're finishing outside the top 4.
I definitely think we would have been. I definitely think we would have been in a better position in the sense that, you know, if we'd have won that final in Baku, winning the Europa League gets you into the Champions League. You then have that pull to go out and get top quality players. Like if we'd have won that final in Baku, there's no way we're signing David Luiz on a free. We're buying a top quality centre back with that money.
And that's the thing, like, your ownership would have been content that season because Champions League, but because of your fall off for the next season, Emery still would have got sacked because you're finishing outside the Champions League, which is why Wenger got pushed out anyway, because you finally dipped from the top 4 era. Like, it's the whole point, which is why even this point, if Arteta doesn't win the league this season, somehow doesn't get fired, Arsenal will completely collapse. All of the progress they've done in the last 5 years will go to nothing because the mental side matter. I do believe it will take a toll on some of the players. I just think that the ownership, yeah, obviously you even said it yourself, Double I. Like, he's not gonna, he might not get fired. I don't think they'll fire it because top 4 is the main thing that these owners care about. It's like, again, put it to West Ham, for example, just make an example. We only care about staying up. We only care about being here. We don't care about doing anything. If we did, we would still be in Europe. We would have been proactive, but we're not. It's like with Arsenal, it's like with Tottenham, Chelsea, Man United. A lot of them just care
It's
about
like
top four.
it's like you don't care about being running the party, you just care about being on the guest list.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is what ownerships are like, though. It's like we're just in the Champions League because money in it. That's literally what it is.
Wait, imagine West Ham in the Champions League. That'd be scenes.
It would be, but then we get like bum fucked by Fenerbahce, and it's just like, then what? Then what? Now we're out the
As long
Champions
as you
League.
don't come up against Frankfurt, you'll be fine.
But Gallagher ain't there no more, bruv. He ain't there no more. So what's the? We could beat Frankfurt. Well, maybe not now. Fucking hell, we're shit. But like, if we were in the Champions League, we could beat Frankfurt. But Glasner ain't there anymore. Kostic ain't there. Kamada ain't there anymore.
Marmoush ain't there.
Yeah, Marmoush wasn't even there when we faced him.
Oh, was he
Like,
not?
No.
When did Marmoush join Frankfurt?
Probably only a couple of years ago. He wasn't in the squad when he faced us. It was like
Oh,
Jibril
fairs.
Sal. I think they had. Wasn't Kolo Mawani? Was it? It was either.
Randall
It was either Kolo Mawani or Toko Akambi. I keep getting them two confused. It's one of them. Everyone is a winner, guys. Bollocks. Yeah, Godfrey. I don't understand it either. Big up Elijah every single
Big
time.
up Elijah.
Like, this is the thing. Ownerships just care about being content with where they are. Like, that's why when people are like wishing so much to like for their ownership to change their intentions, it's like, you know what your ownership is. Like, they're not gonna go out and put an extra foot in. Like, this is a good transfer window for Arsenal, but this is a transfer window Arsenal probably should have done 2-3 years ago.
It's like, obviously, a couple of weeks ago, we heard that apparently Josh Kroenke had called Arteta in for a meeting about like what the standards are for this season and onwards. And I was sat there, and while a lot of people were thinking, okay, maybe this is a change in the way that ownership wants to run the club and what they want in terms of success, I'm taking those quotes and those statements with a pinch of salt. Because who's to say that if we don't win anything this season, who's to say that the Cronkies are going to have the bollocks to sack Arteta? Like under the Cronkies, they've only ever sacked a manager once, and that was Emery.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I feel like the only reason why they did that is because of the expectation that Emery actually has. Now they've got an excuse now because your manager's a novice.
It's like before Emery, when everyone, after we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final in 2017, everyone was expecting the Cronkies to go, thanks Arsene, but we'll take it from here. You can move on. You can retire. No, we gave him a two-year contract extension and a pay rise. And then Wenger had to walk of his own accord. Wenger had to turn around and say, fuck this, I've had enough. And he left. And then we hired Emery. Things looked good with Emery. Yes, we didn't quite get top four that season. We got to the Europa League final. Chelsea cooked us. Iwobi was our only good player on the night. And then we ended up sacking him 3-4 months later because the club had got toxic. Xhaka was swearing at the fans. The club was just a mess. We sacked Emery, brought in Ljungberg. What a fucking nightmare that was. And then we finally got Arteta and won an FA Cup in August, July, whenever it was, during lockdown. And apparently that's the main reason why this guy's still here.
Yeah, I think the main reason why he's still is because you're in the top four. You're in the top four. You're getting Champions League. He's not getting sacked anytime soon. Like, people think, because if Arsenal finish fourth tomorrow, like this season, and you're nowhere near the race, let's say, people are like, Arteta's going to get sacked. No, he's not. And even if he did, people will be like, but it's because it's one season. Normally, next season he'll be fine. If he does it 2 seasons in a row, he's still not getting sacked. He'll be in the Champions League. Your ownership don't care. Your fans don't care either. Let's not act like your fans care about that shit. Your fans care about being in the Champions League, being there for the sake of it. It's not the same fan base that wanted Wenger out. This is not the same fan base. Like, these are not the same people. All these same people are old, fam. They want the same thing. But all the other people, they're just happy to be there.
I'm not.
Let's not act like, I know you're not, but let's not act like Arteta's getting booed and shit when he's in the ground. Like, people are happy, bro. Like, when you're drawing and shit, when you're losing to West Ham last season, you're losing to Villa the previous season. Was it the previous? Yeah, it was the previous season, right?
Yeah.
Because, Smith Rowe was at Arsenal, yeah. So, the previous season, bro, Like, he's not getting booed. You're there for vibes, bro. Your fans love it. Your fans just want to sing North London forever and be competitive. That's all they want to do. But for your sake, but for your sake, this could be your season. I doubt it, but this could be your season. And Arsenal fans are doing the whole thing off because Liverpool didn't look good. Man City aren't Man City anymore. This is Arsenal's season. This is Arsenal's to run away with it, even though Arsenal literally lost to that Liverpool side. But what's a fan base, man? What's a fucking fan base? Every single year, it's your year. Fuck off.
Netflix FC, bro.
Yeah. Big up Como, bro. We need a ruthless ownership. That's when things will change. Yeah, and I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, unfortunately for you, man. Your owners have never even been rumored to sell, apart from the fucking Super League days where Henri, Nuremberg, and Vieira are gonna buy the club, guys. They're part of they're part of the fucking consultancy or whatever the fuck it's called. They're just fucking buying the club. Like, that was never happening.
At this point, for all the fun that we make of Manchester City and their owners and the amount of money that they spend, they're ruthless.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
They won the league with Mancini. Finished second the next year. United won the league the next year. Van Persie, brilliant. They won the league the next year. Mancini got sacked. I think the only time that it hasn't necessarily been that way with the owners for Man City was Pellegrini. Because Pellegrini was given another 2 years after he won the league. And they kind of got worse in that period.
And even then, they hired Guardiola when he was still there. Like, they had a pre-agreement. So, you can still see that. Like, when Chelsea had Abramovich, ruthless ownership like Abramovich, yeah. Like, because Abramovich was like, example. Give me a winner sort of thing.
Same example. 2010, they won the league. Won 8-0 on the final day to win the league. Beat Wigan 8-0. Drogba won the Golden Boot. Ancelotti winning the league in his first season at Chelsea. Next season, they didn't win enough. I don't think they won anything. Ancelotti got sacked.
Exactly. But that's the thing.
Mourinho again. Mourinho, the second time around, won the league in 15, was sacked 4 or 5 months into the 15-16 season. His last game against the eventual champions.
And that's the thing. Your ownership don't do that. Your ownership look at top 4. The patterns are there.
PRFC. Like, we're more cared about. We care more about a fucking Amazon documentary than we do football relations.
Like, I hear it. But money's money, innit? Money's money. Arteta's a bloody banner, best looking Spaniard we know, bunch of rubbish. Yeah, this is the thing. Your fans don't care. Your fans don't care. Big up Dan every single term. Your bird is a good. Do you know, when I read that sentence now, it doesn't sound like how it used to sound.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like how it used to sound. Even if Arteta gets fired, let's give him his first. I'm back to back 8, not playing UCL football for a long time to compete season in, season out for the league and semi UCL runs. But it's like,
who put us 8th in the first place?
Well, to be fair, this is what I'm going to say. So I would understand that Arteta inherited this and inherited that and getting you to this if the plan was that Arteta is the middleman and you guys would have got a winner now. I would understand it if he was just a transition guy. Like, come and get us back to competing and then cool, we're going to get a winner. But they believe he is the guy. So they've put him in a situation where he's out of his depth. And you ain't got all the tools in the right place because you've got a novice trying to compete at the top. And that's the problem because Arteta's not the middleman. Arteta's meant to be the guy. And to be fair, I don't think the Arsenal ownership ever had plans of Arsenal competing for the league. I just think they just signed enough to get in the top 4, and this is where you are right now. You managed to be in a league title race with like Jesus and Zinchenko as your transfer window and shit like that. So there you go. But I would only understand it if he was the middleman. But realistically, Arsenal have been competing for leagues before. Arsenal have never done anything in the Champions League, but at the same time, UCL run, there's nothing to be proud of. Their UCL run's nothing to be proud of. I'm going to be so honest. It's nothing to be proud of. They got to the semi-finals. Like, I don't think that's an achievement. But I understand the league thing if he was a transition manager.
Yeah, but it's like I agree with what you said. The Champions League run, nothing to shout about. Yes, we beat Real Madrid to get there. Fantastic, great. We played them off the park for 2 games. But don't forget, that's a Real Madrid team that's coming off the back of winning the Champions League the previous season, not exactly firing on all cylinders the same way. Yes, they may have done well in the league and may have done well domestically, but they weren't the same Real Madrid. They didn't have the same bite that Real Madrid, Real Madrid to have. And fair enough, we beat them. We got to the semi-finals. Great. Now, if we'd have gone further than the semi-finals and actually had some balls against PSG, then maybe things would have been a bit more exciting, bit more advantageous for us. But because we had PSG, they came to the Emirates after 4 minutes, they'd won the tie. Because as soon as they got that goal, the Emirates went quiet and we were not getting anything out that game. And we knew exactly what was going to happen when we went to Paris. We knew they were going to sit back, hit us on the counter-attack. And what happened? We had a good 15, 20-minute spell in Paris, and then we got duppied.
Exactly. And it's the pattern of Arsenal just about getting there and not getting over the line continues. It is what it is. This is what you are. This is what you are, man. 10-11, Ancelotti fails to win Champions League with an aging golden generation. 11-12, we win it. All for the games when you want to sack on center, but the person that was 70% of your problem about Arsenal. Yeah, it's both. It's both. I'd say if they actually had a proper left winger and an actual like way of playing with their fullbacks, because once you go, let's say you transition from Arteta to someone else, that manager might not want the fucking whole centre backs at the back, and that is all we have, sort of thing. And then just Lewis Skelly running around. Like, he might not want that. So, depending on what the next manager is, you're going to have to get the balance of your midfield, your defense, and your attack right. And your goalkeeper's fucking erratic as hell. So, you're not as close as people think, in my
Notice
opinion.
how Raya didn't complain about the ball this time.
Yeah, of course he didn't, because you won. Because you fucking won. They want a fairy tale story of Arteta? Oh, facts. Facts. Let's be real. Let's be real. Like, you man just want the sentiment. You man don't care about actually winning. You man want a story. Hi, my name is Alfie. I'm a chronic gooner. Who loves to cry about Arteta. Nice to meet you. Fuck's sake. 0 GCSEs. For fuck's sake, John, you dickhead. Mike Sparrow got arrested 15 minutes before kickoff against Chelsea for singing Chelsea Red Boys. I'm on bail still, and West Ham have banned me from all games home and away, the training ground and Dagenham River Bridge. You're on bail still for singing Red Boys. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. But one positive, you don't get to watch West Ham again in real life. I don't think that's a bad thing, Dan. But hopefully, free Dan, if this is true. Yeah, free him. But I honestly, getting banned from anything West Ham related when it at this current moment in time when the club is dead on its feet, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But the fact you got arrested for that, I don't know.
Bro, you lost twice in one weekend. That's tough.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. Serves you right, Dan. You had to go fuck off. Arsenal have good enough squad to win the league and UCL, but they won't. Yeah, well, good enough. I don't think you have a good enough to win the Champions League because cup competitions are different. I think
knockout football's different.
Yeah, the squad's definitely good enough to win the league.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Like, it just every time it's just we all discuss it every fucking year. Arsenal this, Arsenal that. When it's Arsenal in March to fucking May, then we see Arsenal. The stadium fucking joke. Woke. You think I used to sing that in the 80s, 90s, demanding an demanding an outcome because they have seized me a ticket. Okay, yeah, fair. Like, bro, yeah, the times have changed, man. Times have changed. Unfortunately, like I don't see it as homophobic in it, so I just see it as a chant. But fuck it, I don't like. I'd hopefully you get freed, bro, and you'll be fine.
I heard fucking Arsenal fans complaining about the song that other Arsenal fans were singing about Postecoglou.
What was the song?
Cheer up, Postecoglou. Oh, what can it mean to a fat Aussie bastard and a shit football team? We started singing that last season, or a couple of seasons before that, when Ange first took charge of Spurs.
And Arsenal fans were why?
There was a couple of Arsenal fans singing. They were saying, "How can Arsenal fans sing this about Ange?"
What's wrong with the chant? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, the only thing I will say though, Ange ended up winning a European trophy. So if that's like where we draw the line now, then football is definitely dead right now. The Daniel bastard. They charged me with being homophobic. Yeah, my life 100% truth. I'll send you the charge sheet, bro. I believe you. I believe you. It's a very specific story, but I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't understand. 40% of Arsenal's trophies are community shields. Damn.
Is that actually?
I mean, we might have to do the maths. Oh, if I look up Arsenal total trophies, will it count community shields?
Surely not.
Arsenal trophies total. It counts community shields. Oh shit! So 13 league titles, 14 FA Cups. That's 27, 29 including league cups, and 46 in terms of adding the community shields on that. Plus a European Cup Winners' Cup and an Intercities Fair Cup is 48. So what is like the percentage of like 17 out of 48? What is that in percentage wise? Someone do the maths for me. I'm too tired. But that actually might be not far off.
So we won 17 community shields.
Yeah, that's nearly half, to be fair.
To be fair, that's a cracking dinner party. Because the community shield's a dinner plate, bruv.
Yeah, but some of them are dusty.
Some of them are dusty. Washing up liquid, shine it up, no problem.
Fucking hell. Fair enough. Man said the Diddy parties. West Ham sack Potter, Man United sack Amorim, West Ham hires Amorim, Man United hires Areola. Everyone happy.
Well, unfortunately, that's not going to happen, because I saw on Sky Sports today that apparently Manchester United are willing to give Amorim time.
Oh yeah, of course they are. Like the idiots are fucking stupid.
Old Trafford in the Championship, long day.
A long day, bro. Long day. I can't even laugh because we'll probably be there as well. But still, like, bruv. First of all, I wouldn't be happy. Double I. Fuck you. But second of all, I think you're keeping Amorim, lad. I think Jim Ratcliffe has pretty much said, as Alfie already mentioned, bro.
He's dying on this shield. Yeah.
And he's literally dying. Man, you bottled a face off who drinks 2 liters of Coke and eats a box of donuts every day. Hey, they say Melon bottled it. Fucking hell.
To be fair, he did bottle the face off.
I mean, it ain't even that offensive compared to most shots I had when I was in Preston North End games back in the day. Bro, there's so many chants that are way worse. There's so many chants that are way worse than that, than calling someone fat. Come on, man. Come on, let's be honest, man. There's so many bad chants, like, quote-unquote bad chants. Like, fucking hell. There's still some that go on now. Still some go on. Look at Bobblehead pipe comments. West Ham and Man U to be relegated, whack a 20 on it. It's very possible. Man United are in a relegation battle, whether people like it or not. They're in a relegation battle. The only reason why people say, no, they're not, is because of the name Manchester United. I'm not saying they will get relegated because of the league, but I'm saying they're down there. They are down there, and it's not like by coincidence. They're 1 point above West Ham. It's not a coincidence.
The giant has fallen. And knowing Manchester United, they'll get relegated, but knowing them, they'll probably be the team that keep West Ham up.
I fucking wish. I wish that was the case. I want to know what Sky Sports are going to do once Man United get relegated. Because what Gary Neville doing Man United Barnsley? Or like Man United fucking... Well, who's actually in the chat? Man United Hull.
Wrexham.
Yeah, Man United Wrexham.
Gary Neville at the racecourse. No.
Oh, God. Because they're actually just going to start putting Man United as like Super Sunday Championship games. Just because it's Man United. We're gonna see the most woke thing ever in Man United get relegated. First of all, it's already woke Man United getting relegated because you're not meant to be there. But also, bruv, we're gonna see instead of 2 p.m., not 1 p.m. fucking whatever, like fucking Super Sunday. You're gonna see Man United as like the first game on Super Sunday. It's gonna be against Hull. It's gonna be against Sheffield Wednesday.
No,
Like,
it'll be like the olden days. You know how like back in the olden days, like if you was like watching like there was 2 games on at the same time on Super Sunday, like you press a red button and you'd be able
yep.
to switch between the 2 games. They'll do that. So they'll have the Premier League game live on Sky Sports at 2:30 on Super Sunday, but you press the red button, you can watch United in the Championship.
No, to be fair, they've already got Sky Sports Football, Sky Sports Premier League, and Sky Sports Main Event, and Sky Sports Plus. So you can watch pretty much 4 different games anyway. So you're gonna be on. They're gonna be on Sky Sports Plus, bro. Like, it's mad.
Bro,
And
Man United. Man United at the Valley. I might have to get tickets. That's if Charlton stay up.
Oh, Charlton will stay up.
Come on, Charlton, up the Addicts, bro.
The Championship are fucking. Wait, is that your nickname?
Yeah, Charlton's nickname is the Addicts.
Of course.
ADDICKS.
The Addicts. Hey, obviously a team in South London is going to be called the Addicts, bro. Fucking, what the fuck is that nickname, bro? My God.
They still drop points to Millwall on Saturday, though. I'm not happy.
How can you not beat Millwall, man? Fuck's sake, man. Fucking.
Charlton went down to 10 men as well. They had a red card.
That's not Millwall, bro. That's mad. Bro, this is what I'm saying, though. Like, even back in the day, Super Sunday used to be 3 games. People forget this. Super Sunday used to be 3 games. It used to be, like, from 12 to 4. Like, madness. And we're probably going to... First of all, we should have that now. We should have that now. I don't know why they took 1 game away. Second of all, that's what's going to happen when Man United are there. Because usually the Championship games on Sunday are before the Premier League games. Like, from 12 onwards anyway. Like, Southampton Portsmouth the other day.
We used to have Grand Slam Sunday as well. Like back in like late 2000s, we used to have Grand Slam Sunday on Sky Sports, where it would be the quote unquote top 4 teams in the league against each other. So it'd be like Arsenal against Liverpool, United, Chelsea, or vice versa. That would be the Super Sunday. Like I don't think you can do that anymore because it's not necessarily the top 4 anymore. It's the big 6.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Last time I trusted a crackhead, I nearly got kidnapped, so I'm better off not trusting you. Yeah, fair enough. Alfie, why does your beard grow west and east?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
you're
know.
growing that way. You're a dickhead, Belen. Gary Neville, Man United versus Oxford United Championship at Old Trafford. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know what Sky are gonna do. For the stories you can tell your kids. I mean, there was a chant about we hate Leeds scum calling Blackpool fans donkey lashes. It's Jesus Christ. Hey. Like, you see, like, lower league chants. Because they're man are extra drunk, extra frustrated, extra depressed. The chants are ultra venom levels. Yeah, they're fucking mad. Like,
he's
it's
got
not
a
like any normal
plug pot on his head. He's got a plug pot on his head. He's got a plug pot on his head. He's got a plug pot on his head.
But even then, I'm talking about the fucking devilish ones. I'm talking about like they're still doing your mum's a whore chants now. Like
your sister is your mother, your father is your brother. You all fuck one another. The Kitty family. Da-da-da. 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 Well, there's another one that keeps popping up. Not necessarily vile, but I can't read, I can't write, but that don't really matter. Because I'm a Bristol City fan and I can drive a tractor.
Yeah, the man like Cardiff fans just giving them banter. Better make use of that big head and read some minds for you. What the fuck? No jokes. We'll finish. Jokes aside, we'll finish top half. We are shit, yes, but we still get individual quality. You know.
Where?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, you do have individual quality, but we don't see that as much often as we used to. Enjoy it is. I predicted Man United to finish 9th in it, and people looked at me weird. But what I will say, I wouldn't be surprised if you finish lower if you're keeping Amorim. Like, this is if you're keeping Amorim. You got an Mbeumo, you got Bruno occasionally, you got Cunha occasionally, whatever. You got some good players, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if you finish lower. Like, you like losing to Grimsby is like anything is possible for Manchester United. Literally anything. Like, you never know. Your head is so big that your right ear is in a different time zone to your left. Melon's getting called. Why are you talking about my... Okay, Jesus. I'm going to ignore that. Then give it 10 years, you probably get kicked out of the stadium for swearing the way it's going. In 10 years, you'll get...
I would be surprised.
Get kicked out for saying a C word, bro. Like, and West Ham fans saying that there will be no one in the stadium because, bro, it's West Ham fans. It's
Right,
West Ham fans.
that's another point. If Man United do get relegated to the Championship, do you reckon they'll sell out Old Trafford every week?
Yes, because there'll be tourists that just want to watch a big stadium. And there'll be a lot of there'll be a lot of away fans in the home end.
Surely they'd have to drop the ticket prices, though. Surely.
Oh, of course they will, but they ain't got a choice. They got a fucking choice, bro. Give it 10 years. Yeah, we used that same chant for Burnley fans, you know. Oh my days, yeah, bro. Right, it's the Championship's just better, bro. No, fuck off, mate. You know, pussy mouthy fans. I watched Hammers versus Chelsea for years and the shitty British up to fuck since 2000. Bro, you got rage baited, bro. Dan, like that's the reaction men wanted. Shut up, SpongeBob SquareHead. Remember that defensive setup United used on the third goal for City, bro? That game in general was AIDS, bro. Like I didn't, you know, Man United usually turn up in these sort of games, but they didn't even fucking turn up in that game.
I love how United fans were trying to say for Haaland's second goal he was offside. Bro, you can't be offside in your own half.
Man United fans are
clutching at straws. Like, you're already 2-0 down. Why are you trying to complain?
Like, complaining your team. Like, bro, do you know what's the worst part? Amorim makes it worse for it. Like, when a manager's struggling and then they talk in a press conference and their quotes make it worse for themselves when they're like, oh, I'm suffering more than you. Don't worry, Man United fans, I'm suffering more than you. But he also said in the same quote, I am not going to change my setup. So you're fucked. You're fucked. That's why I don't believe in Man United, bro.
Hey, United Strand is stressed right now, bro.
Oh, yeah, the hair, Donny.
Yeah. They're never winning 5 in a row. No fucking way. Not why under Amorim, did he
say 5? Why do you know why he shouldn't have said 5? It's because, bro, Man United haven't won 2 games in a row since the end of 23-24 season. The only reason why I know this is because of Taz. Big up Taz. But also hold that. Taz. Like, at the end of his on one of his TikTok, he said Man United haven't won 2 games in a row since the 23-24 season. So why did he not just say 2 games? 2. Even that, don't get me wrong, he'd still have the same hair. But it's more plausible. Let's say Man United do win 2 games in a row this season.
No, he would have been better off saying, I'll cut my hair if Man United can get at least 20 points in the Premier League season.
Well, they're gonna do that though. Like, that's the thing.
But that's more reachable than 5 in a row.
Well, yeah, of course it is. Anything is though. Anything is 20 points. Even West Ham might get 20. Like, it's mad. Oh, fuck's sake. Who's the biggest tourist club at the moment? West Ham or Man United? It's still Man United, but
it's United.
West Ham are getting there. And the problem is I sit high up, so I'm with all the tourists. So like all the tourists are like sitting behind me and shit. It's so annoying. So fucking annoying. It's like so many non-West Ham English fans or just random foreign fans that are there because it's the Olympic Stadium. And it's not even foreign West Ham fans, it's just foreign people. So it's not like the foreign West Ham fans bring their flag in, bruv, and start talking about the game, and I see them every game. I see Irish fans, I see Moroccan fans, I see Ghanaian fans every fucking week at West Ham. I see multiple nations at West Ham. But, bruv, there's just some random French donnies vaping fucking behind, just doing Parlez-vous Francais whenever bubbles come on. Bro. And like, bro, they're not even chatting about the game. They're just chatting random shit, bro.
Je m'appelle and all that.
Yeah, bro. Literally. How is your defensive line 5 meters in the opposition half in the shape of a circle? Their shape makes no difference. Like, I don't understand what they are. Love whatever you want, but the only team that can chat to us in the league is Liverpool. Or what? Just in terms of what?
Success.
Because right now everyone's chatting to you. I'll be so honest. But in terms of like the general Premier League, cool, whatever. That's calm. But we're not doing that. Like,
right
man,
now,
you lost to Grimsby, bro. Man, are gonna banter you every.
As far as like, if we're talking about success and we're talking about trophies, right now, the 2 biggest teams in England, as far as trophies are concerned, are Liverpool and Manchester United, because they're both tied on 20 league titles. But right now, Liverpool are the bigger of the 2, because Liverpool are more likely to go and make it 21 league titles than United are.
Yeah, it's like it's always been like that as well. But once you lose to Grimsby, I'm sorry, everyone can chat to you. But once you do what you're doing right now, once you're severely underachieving, Everyone can chat to you. Like, I'm not bantering Man United because I don't give a fuck. I only did it to Taz because he's the fucking weirdo, bro. Like, big up Taz, mate, bro. He was in my chat talking about Karen Brady and Sullivan are cooking. I was like, do you realize who you support? And he was doing this a day before the Manchester derby. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But Taz has gone back to being shameless. He's found someone to like try and go at. It's me this time. I'm like, bruv, you are just as shit as us. So I'm not trying to hear it from you. Can't lie. I can't lie. There's only so much people can say. Only so much people can say. Man United wouldn't even win 5 games in a row in League One with their current tactics. Honestly, that's true because Grimsby gave them a game. Grimsby gave them a game. So who the fuck are Man United going to win against? Like, what can they go on a run?
Wait, no, Connor. Rangers are cooked, bruv. Have you seen how bad Rangers are at the moment?
Oh, Rangers are, bro. I knew they were going to fucking fail. The Russell Martin, disgusting manager. He's a horrible manager, bruv. No one cares that you're shagging Lucy Pinder, bruv.
At this point, Rangers just sack Russell Martin and get Gerrard back because Gerrard's your most successful manager of recent. Like, this guy got you an unbeaten league title.
And that's the thing. They were close to hiring him. Like, even this manager or another manager. I don't understand why they didn't go Gerrard.
Because Gerrard was out of a job. He left Saudi. He's back in England now.
Yep.
I mean,
he's there.
He wasn't in England the past couple of days because he was over in Korea doing some Icons match to promote FC26.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Apparently that's how they like promote the new FIFA games in Korea. They do like an Icons match where they put a team of defenders against a team of attackers, and somehow the team of defenders still won.
What the fuck? It's not skill games. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, oh my god, it's a Korea, bro. You might have getting some decent viewing.
And mad how the game was in Korea, yet the player who got the biggest cheer was Ji-sung Park. Coincidence?
And that's the thing. Like, this is the thing with the Rangers thing. Yeah, 5 games is mad. Not winning your first 5 games, you should be sacked right now. I've never seen Rangers that bad because when they got fucking relegated, it was because of administration, not because of fucking they were shit. Like, 5 games in a row is bad.
The Champions League as well. Bruges cooked them.
Bro, both Scottish teams got knocked out. And then they drew 0-0 in their old firm.
I mean, like, the difference is, though, yes, both of the Glasgow teams got knocked out. I'd understand, like, in terms of opponents, getting knocked out against Club Bruges is more respectable than getting knocked out by some team from the back streets of Kazakhstan, like Celtic did. But at least Celtic got taken to penalties. The tie with Rangers and Bruges was already done before the second leg had started.
And this is the problem, like, and Scottish football was at an all-time low when Brendan Rodgers and Russell Martin are both struggling. I think Rodgers is good at Celtic right now. That's his level right now. But Russell Martin, I don't know how he keeps getting another job. I don't think he should get another job again. I don't think Russell Martin should be a manager. I don't think he should manage anyone. He should manage. Even Swansea fans were pissed off with him before he went to Southampton. They were pissed off
do a better job than Russell Martin.
We all could. We all genuinely could because he's genuinely shocking. He thinks playing up from the back is like it's he plays rondo football. He thinks there isn't like a goal at the end, bro. He plays rondos all the time. I don't understand it. Who the fuck does touristy at West Ham want a depressing set of decision making? Because in Olympic Stadium, people go and visit. That's the simple fun. Any Indian fans at the stadium? I'm actually the brownest. I'm like the most Asian brown person there. Like, there's people that are darker than me, obviously, but I'm the most like Asian brown person there is there. West Ham defense doing. I am a sheep sending shouts, Mr. Make. Fuck's sake, Connor. You'd expect a lot of Indian West Ham fans. East London is 98.5% Pakistani. This is where Melon gets his racist about. India and Pakistan is in the same place, my brother. But
two different countries, man.
Yeah, Mr. Tumble set piece coach at West Ham. Mr.
Right, who did you guys have in defence against Spurs on Saturday?
Walker Peters, Mavropanos, Kilman, and Diouf.
I was about to say if even with Mavropanos, like I know you've got rid of Aged now, but your defence is still shocking.
I know. And that's the thing. Mavropanos, joy is that game as well. Mavropanos having a good game. Like, he was getting in front of everyone. Like he was winning the ball high at the pitch. I like it. And then all of a sudden, Mavropanos does what Mavropanos does, and then just decides to not jump. Like, what the fuck?
Do you reckon that goal should have been disallowed? The one that Romero scored in the first half because of
No,
the kerfuffle in the box.
no, I don't think it should be. I don't think those goals should be disallowed. I think it's a load of bollocks. It's too soft. I don't care. I don't care if it's against West Ham or not. It should be disallowed. But I also don't really give a fuck because we lost anyway. Like, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure we did we score and we was a goal disallowed. I don't even fucking remember anymore. I honestly don't remember. But we can't score to save our lives. We can't test the keeper to save our lives. That's typical West Ham for you. Typical West Ham. Russell Martin, bigger football terrorist than Graham Potter at West Ham. Russell Martin's generally up there with one of the biggest terrorists in football. I just can't remember the time. Like, people just associate terrorism with just defensive football. No, it's just, if you're an actual terrorist, it means tactically. Like, Russell Martin's one of the worst managers tactically I've ever seen, especially at the top level. Let's not forget, Man United lost to Asian All-Stars in pre-season. They lost to a goal from Myanmar International. Bro, people get... That's a good point, Jacob. I completely forgot that Man United lost to Asian All-Stars in, like, the pre-season, post-season game. And that's why we can get bantered by everyone, because you lost to Grimsby as well.
That was the same game where, after the game, someone was filming Garnacho and he chucked up the middle finger. And now everyone was like, yeah, Garnacho's gone.
It's not going to end, is it? When is it going to end, Robbie?
Another thing I wanted to say, I don't know how much you know about this, but there was a documentary that came out in 2014 called Next Goal Wins, and it was about the American Samoa national team, because famously in 2001 they lost 31-0 to Australia. Do you reckon this American Samoa national team could beat Manchester United in a one-off game?
Yes. Of course they can. Anyone could beat Man United, bro. My old Bolognians team when I was in year 7 could beat Man United right now, bro. Like, I was in that defense. I'm locking up everyone. I don't care. Like, it's Man United. It's Amorim's system. Like, you can play against that. Anyone can play against that system. You can literally just... Local crackheads can beat Man United right now.
GVOFC would beat United.
Yeah, we don't even exist anymore. San Marino can beat Man United. Yeah, San Marino can beat Man United.
Stress.
And they've won one game in, like, ever. Like, so it's their first win, like, was like last year. Scottish football is horrendous indeed, my friend. Can't stop thinking about the Defoe goal. Yeah, exactly. Like, that Defoe goal from them years ago that I was showing you the other day, man. Mad.
What goal was that?
Do you remember in lockdown where Tavernier put the ball over the top and then Defoe, like, first time finished it?
Yeah.
Like, they went across the ground. Like, bro, that is one of the best finishes. Like, it's just so casual. Like, how do you do that?
It was crazy at that point as well, because you had Steven Gerrard, who was the manager, playing Defoe as your striker. Like, these two played together for England at the World Cup. And all of a sudden, one's managing the other. Like, it didn't make sense.
And Defoe was nearly older. Like, he was nearly...
Yeah, Defoe was like maybe 2 or 3 years younger than Gerrard.
Exactly. Also, it's like James Milner. He's older than his manager. He's still playing, Milner. Still playing now. Celtics were doing protests this weekend, and this is what you call standards, because this is them struggling. And Russell Martin gets good jobs because he's a good bullshit and can talk to impress. You see these press conferences. Yeah, the thing is, he impresses, and then as soon as he loses the game, he starts lashing out at everyone. Like, I don't understand. I'm not racist. I love John Barnes. Mavropanos moving like Big Mac's son. In fuck's sake, that's a Marinakis, his stepson. More like can't stop thinking about Coke. Of course, if you've got anyone that sells packet, oh fuck's sake. Now, don't associate myself with these sort of peasants. What is going on? Mate, you can't even run 5 minutes without shin splints. Fuck's sake, man. And Mbeumo would be locked. Exactly, man. You put me against a Man United team that's got Amorim's system. I can't lie. I'm doing a good shift, man. All I need to do is just, like, not be stupid. And then
you put me up. You put me up front against this Manchester United team. I am completely running over Maguire and De Ligt. Simple as that.
And Alfie's got black lungs, bruv. So like, it just says a lot about bruv. De Ligt and Maguire. I can't lie. Hashtag United would give Man United a tough match. They'd win.
With Manjdog.
Yeah, man, like Manjdog. bring about all stars and shit. Mike's new standards at West Ham make West Ham great. Or I forget again, just make West Ham great. I was thinking of doing that.
Change that to make West Ham great for once.
I was generally thinking about trying to get a custom hat and make West Ham great, just to copy the CB thing. I was generally tempted. Dagenham and Redbridge will still probably lose. Andy Carroll has more red goals than goals for us as facts. He got a red card the other day. Fucking no. He got a red card the other day. But Dagenham Redbridge will still beat Man United. Dagenham Redbridge is shit. Tries to be normal challenge failed immediately. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake, man. Before we end, Alfie, Bill Bell, what are we saying? Confident.
Well, I think with I know it was only pre-season, but we did beat Bilbao already. But right now, Bilbao's form ain't exactly the best. They lost at the weekend against Alaves, so they'll be wanting to make things right in this game. Whereas us, we're coming into this game off the back of beating Forest 3-0. So I think confidence-wise, I'm more confident than I am not confident. But it's only slight. I think at the most, I think we can get a 2-0 win out of this game, and I'd be happy with that. I'd just be happy to see Arsenal win on my birthday, because I've never seen it before. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Arsenal play on my birthday, so it's going to be nice.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, people, Alfie's link is in the title. I'm pretty sure. Wait, is it? No, it's in the title now. So refresh and go subscribe to Alfie if you haven't already. He's doing a watch along tomorrow for his birthday as well. So yeah, big up to everyone
23,
here.
innit?
Yep, we're gonna redirect Lewis's stream because I'm gonna be on there in 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to put up with Jay, fucking taking a piss out of me because of the Tottenham game. I'm gonna be joined by everyone, of course. Go and say Mike's raid in the chat in advance, and yeah,